The first VRChat commandment is do not trap or cross gender. This is the most important one in my opinion. It's the primal, most deadly sin, because it almost always leads to, or is simply the cause, of someone becoming a mirror person, a full-body thotty, or a dreadful mute. First, I will cover cross-gendering. Now, assuming that these men consistently and unironically use these female avatars, there are two reasons, and that would be perversion and soy. So what am I referring to when I say perversion? Well, typically, it's when a man uses like an attractive female avatar for the sole purpose of ogling it. Now, this one precise step is the biggest mistake a man could possibly make, and will be the one transgression that sends them into the abyss. Mark my words, these men have made a mistake of becoming their waifus instead of finding them, you see. Now, like I always say, you either get the pussy or you be the pussy. The utter failures are the latter. Now, I'm sure you've seen this time and time again. There'll be half-naked, big-titted anime girls in front of the mirror, endlessly staring at themselves, or even fondling themselves. So what happens when other men do the same thing in the same mirror? Well, instead of touching themselves, now they touch each other. This is a pivotal step in a man's downfall. It continues to blow out of proportion from here. Now these guys, they ERP with each other, they fool themselves into thinking they're gay, or trans, or maybe it becomes real, and it actually happens. Straight men come into VRChat, and they turn LGBT because they weren't able to control themselves. I'm sure most of you are saying, well, it's not bad to be gay or trans, but it's like, should a social game really have the power to just unnaturally turn a man into something he's not? Really? Like, I don't really care enough to argue that being gay or trans is bad. But the only thing I will say is, like, if we could agree that AIDS is bad, then being gay is just potentially bad. Why do I say this? Because according to a study I'm going to link, or at least a statistic I'm going to link in the description, there's a 26 times more likelihood of men contracting HIV. So, I think that's a bad thing. I mean, putting yourself at such a high risk of getting AIDS is bad, so that's as far as being gay goes. Now, for trans, I mean, there's a 50% chance, even higher, of them killing themselves. So it's like, putting yourself at such a risk is clearly a bad thing. If there's clearly something going on here. So that's just what someone could argue as saying being gay or trans is bad. I'm just saying. Now, we've covered the most prevalent reason, which is perversion. Now let's move on to soy. So what do I mean by soy? Well, I mean, like, overwhelming femininity, yeah? And, it covers these men who relate more to female characters in, like, shows or games, to the point of becoming them. Just for the record, these sinners are nearly guaranteed to be LGBT. Now, I'm not sure what causes this kind of behavior, but, I mean, I don't know, maybe they didn't have, like, a prominent father figure in their lives growing up. Being soy isn't too terrible of a thing, but you should never wear your affliction. These little soy boys, they're not men, and most likely never will be. They are a complete insult to our gender. Despite all of this, being overly feminine isn't exactly immoral like their perverted counterparts, so I won't speak too much on the subject. It's just the second reason for using girl models, or more specifically, in their case, using lolly models. Now, some of you are probably wondering why I've directed most of this towards men. Well, for some odd reason, this doesn't seem to be an issue with females. I mean, think about it. If you've played for more than a day, you'd notice that most of the real-life women, I'd say well over 99%, strictly use female avatars. Now, why does this happen to us men only? I mean, who knows? Maybe it's like our testosterone that's like pushing us over the edge, Which is, again, the number one reason why people do it is for perversion, so maybe that's it. Very rarely will you see, like, real women using male avatars consistently, unironically. The very few I've met have either admitted to being LGBT or have made it very obvious. But this problem hardly exists anyway. Matter of fact, I can't think of a single female streamer who does this. Not one. By the way, to the people who disagree with me, as far as, like, people being trans goes, like, what is your argument against mine when I claim that they're at the very least being virtually trans? Like think about this, right? You got real life men who come into VR and they use these female avatars, and this has got to be at least cross-dressing, but I think more accurately, which makes more sense, is cross-gendering, right? So cross-dressing is like being transvestite, and cross-gendering is being transsexual, yeah? So, just for the record. Now, I think there's a huge difference in between, like, someone possibly being a trap and then trapping, right? Like, trapping is like the action, it's like the intention of someone of one gender pretending to be another, you know? For example, you'll see men do this to get, like, special benefits, right? Like, these dudes will pretend to be women in these, like, video games just to get special perks. Like, you'll have a bunch of the other, like, simp players give them free loot and free money and stuff like that, and, you know, entire guilds have broken over these fake females, you know? It's crazy. But, in VRChat, you'll have the males that use the female avatars, and then they'll use voice changers to sound like women. Now, that's not always, like, too accurate. Like, that doesn't always work, because the voice changers are kind of easy to pinpoint out, because, like, they sound mechanical. But the problem is, you have these actual, like, trained traps that have trained themselves to have, like, a really, like, a nearly flawless feminine voice. And these ones are extremely rare, but these are the dangerous ones. You gotta watch out for them. Now, anyway, again, being just a trap is completely different from, like, trapping, okay? So, generally, just a trap is a person of one gender who looks like another gender, whether it's intentional or not. See, this is the important thing that people overlook. Like, for example, this is the best example I give you, right? You have, like, a young boy who runs around in a female avatar, right? And I'm sure you've heard this. They're so young that they kind of sound like a girl, don't they? Right? So it's like, that kid is a trap whether he likes it or not, whether he is intending to be. Because most people don't even know that it's a freaking boy, you know? They just, they don't know. So, this is why I just call all men who use female avatars traps, right? Like imagine this, right? Imagine you're some horny little simp looking for some e-poon, and you stumble upon someone like that kid I mentioned, yeah? Now, like, you thought you were talking to a girl, but in reality, you've been trapped by a female avatar, and even potentially a female voice, at least how you perceive it. Now, we could extend this definition further, right? Like I said, I consider all men who use female avatars, even, like, unironically, to be traps. Let me explain. Alright, so say for example, I want to take a survey, and I need to talk to a real woman, right? Now, by our logic previously, I'm going to look for a female avatar, because most real women are using female avatars. It's like well over 99%. So, I'm going to try and find one. That one, maybe? I mean, androgynous name? I don't know. Let's find out.
Uh-oh.
Hey, oh. Can I ask you? Oh, wait, are you a dude?
I met you the other day. There's no point, dude. You're not gonna get me with that. You're gonna speak to me about the guy.
No, I wasn't. All right, here we go. Maybe this one. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Wait, Sky Dweller. Wait, hold on. Yo, can I ask you a couple questions for a survey real quick? I need to ask women.
Let me hear it.
Oh wait, you're a dude.
It's not an issue.
I gotta ask real women for this survey. It has to be real women.
I could be a
No.
What?
No.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, like, never mind. Men are supposed to look like men. Women are supposed to look like women. If I'm looking for a real woman to talk to, well, if you've been paying attention, most of them use female avatars, so I'm going to be looking for a female avatar, right? But let's keep going with this. Alright, boys. Here we go.
And I got just the please.
We got the fucking... Hold on. There we go. Check me out. Hell yeah. Got the basic bitch fuckboy model going on. Hell yeah, I'm ready to get some e-girls. Let's do this. That one's stuck in a chair, so I'm not gonna worry about that. You know? I see some mirror people over here. But mirror people are... I mean, these are all dudes. And look, there's a fucking e-girl right there, already surrounded by fucking simps. Look how he does the fake voice thing. How he lowers his voice.
Do you not
man.
believe?
Oh man, could you believe that, bro? What a fucking loser.
No, sir, I don't.
Oh shit, look, here's one right here. Hey, how are you doing? What's up? You lonely? Where's all your friends at? Are you a mute? You a mute? Oh shit, you you got a couple minutes, you know? You're looking kinda good over here. Yeah? That seemed pretty good. Look, I'm a basic bitch fuckboy, you know? You should totally be into this. Yeah?
No.
Hell yeah, dude. Alright, come on, let's go. Here. I got the perfect world. Oh wait, shit, I don't even have it. Huh? Huh?
You rush me again, I'll suck your dick. Watch it.
You better watch yourself, sir.
Come on. What have you got to lose? Hell yeah. Alright, boys, I got this. I'm fucking in. This is it, baby. Woo! So, one thing leads to another, and then the deed is done. Oh, wow, that was pretty great. We should do that again sometime, you know?
Anytime, baby.
What? So, let's take this a step further, right? What if I get trapped so often that I no longer care that there are men on the other side of these headsets? Right? Because, like, think about it. Technically, it's not gay to be attracted to what appears to be female, right? So let's say, for example, like, I'm genuinely heterosexual, right? But I keep plowing these traps even though they have dude voices. Now, the only reason I'm doing it is because the attractive female avatar, like, those are the people I'm hunting for. Now, why would a genuinely gay man go after female avatars? If he was truly gay, that makes absolutely no sense. Now, what I'm trying to ultimately prove is that the males with male voices could be considered traps solely because of the avatar. Like, you're getting trapped because of the avatar, right? Like, the only reason you're even talking to them is because of the female avatar. Okay? Hopefully that makes sense. Now, I typically define traps, just overall, as one gender that looks like another. So, in VRChat, that would pretty much be men who look like women, as in the men who use female avatars. Now, on the subject of converting these people, I reckon that converting a soy is damn near impossible. I mean, you can't exactly just change a person's sexuality just like that, you know? But if you could manage to convince a pervert that he's wrong, maybe he'll understand and stop. These traps will try defending themselves in any way possible. They'll fight tooth and nail to continue playing as their little anime waifus. They'll make excuses like, oh, I use it for the animations, or I like the model, or it's cute. Straight men don't want to look cute to the point of being lollies. Trust me. Those people are the soys we discussed earlier. Or maybe They're pedophiles. I've even heard these guys make excuses like, "Oh, I just wear this avatar for the dress." I'm like, "What?" That's like seeing like a girl walk down the street in like a dress and going up to her and be like, "Oh, that's a nice dress you have on. Where could I go so I could buy that and then wear it?" Yeah, no one says that except the LGBTs, of course. Converting traps is a very overwhelming task. If you attempt this, I recommend remembering Kingpin's wisdom, and it goes something like this. If you actually want to help these people and you make an honest attempt, just know that if you try it with known or orange or like trusted or purple users or higher ranks, because there's like 2 hidden ranks, just know that your conversion is nearly guaranteed to fail, because most of the time these people are too far gone. And that's just the way it is, you know? In the long run, you'll just end up wasting a lot of energy. And like I said, it's just usually just a bunch of fails. Focusing on the lower ranks may be your wisest option. Probably save you a lot of time and frustration, but there's plenty of examples of me talking to these traps in like my older videos. So you could just watch those if you want. My conversion rate is extremely low. I probably have the lowest of anyone, but it is what it is. But just for this video, I will attempt to try my hand at it one more time. And here's the results. Can you explain this? Why would you rather look like a woman? Is there a reason?
Lego boy, what's up, dude?
Because I can.
Okay, I mean, you can use male avatars as well, so by that logic, I mean, you could just go male, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why'd you go female instead? There's gotta be a reason. Please.
Because full body works better with a female avatar.
That is completely incorrect. There's multiple male avatars that work in full body. So you're just giving me more excuses at this point. Is there a real reason?
Bring me.
Well, here, let me ask you this. Before you got full body, did you...
Maybe. No.
Before you got full
Maybe
body,
I
did you
wanted to
keep
be
using...
As a girl. Alright. That's what you wanted to hear. Alright.
I mean, are you being serious?
This one works full body kinda.
Are you being serious right now? You could be honest with me.
It looks amazing.
Yeah, probably. You got your answer now, leave me alone.
This one works great.
Just one last
full
question.
body.
Before you
It
got
can
full
be
body,
all
you
sorts
used
of
female models, right? Before you got full body, right? Right?
Oh, God.
Yes?
Yo.
Just admit it.
Go pick me up there.
Okay,
Simp.
just
Go
making
get your
sure.
simp card.
You're new here, and you're already using models like this. Why do you decide to go female?
Because why not? It's VRChat.
Why? So VRChat means you use girl models? Like, I don't understand, because I don't use girl models.
It's at your own will. You do what you want. Nobody.
Okay, yeah, I got
forces
you.
If
But
if you want to do something, you can do that.
yeah, I hear you, but like, you want to be female, but like, why do you want to be female? Is there a specific reason?
Nope. There's no.
There's gotta
No
be a
specific reason.
reason. No. See, like, all human actions are like determined by something. There's like a reason why we do things. Like, there's a reason why. What? Wow. He's around. Comrade, why do you wanna play as a woman? Tell me.
Is it like a Happy Meal bag or?
Because I want to feel cute.
You wanna feel cute? You gay? Trans?
You know what's an interesting fact?
Neither.
Oh, really? Could you at least agree that you're being virtually trans? I mean, you are virtually cross-dressing, cross-gendering.
I'm concerned about them getting fat. Because the first guy they had playing around at McDonald's, he got too fat.
Makes sense, yes.
So don't you think that's a problem, you know?
No.
Go in there. Turn around and go in there.
Yeah, you are. I mean, he's not that lewd, so, I mean, yeah, I don't know. But, don't you think it's kind of like a girly thing to do? Don't you want to be like a man? You know, be a man, not be a little anime girl.
Why should I be a man in here again?
I mean, you should be proud to be a man. Like, you shouldn't want to become a woman. That's not natural. Like, do you want to attract men to you?
Maybe.
Well, if that's the case, then I think you might be a little gay, my friend.
Perhaps.
You said no. Did you lie to me?
Maybe in the equation, yes.
So how many dudes have you ERP'd with?
I don't know how to disguise it so it doesn't get banned.
How many?
A handful.
A handful. Okay. See, I could just know by looking at you because, like, you know, you're like a full body thotty, sitting in midair, trusted user, you know, girl model, dude. So, like, these things you say, I would believe. Alright? So it's like, you know. Were you, like did the game turn you gay? A little bit?
Honest answer?
This is the country that I live in. How
Yeah.
is it offensive to put up that flag?
Yeah.
I
Damn.
don't understand how
That's
that could be
fucked.
offensive, racist.
Do you have any words of wisdom for other people? Like a warning to them?
I mean, like, even the St. George's flag, that's like the most...
Maybe not a warning, but...
Actually has two probably, like, cultural influences, football and St. George, because we never really... Well, and the Crusades.
how should I put it in words?
Like, don't ever play this game. You might turn gay or trans. You know, it's a bad path.
Yeah.
You'll become a fur fag. You'll love furries.
He's not a furry.
And I think a lot of the Muslims that are
Going to be being a furry or getting to be one is also one of the ways in here.
So it's just, this game is pretty much just a terrible thing, right? I mean, essentially it just boils down to
Yes.
that. I see. I tend to agree with you. Well,
just gets your deepest desires.
Uh-huh. But sometimes it gets a little too deep, you know? And then it just goes overboard.
Of course I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
It
even hurts a bit.
Well, shit, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking great. Do you know what's weird? Like, the first... So I...
Well, shit, man. You know, it's not too late to turn around. Like, believe me when I say this, right? If you were to use only male avatars...
Who says I'm doing these things? Who says I'm doing these things in real life?
That, okay, yeah, I get that. I'm not saying...
So, to be safe from this game, you still have to, like, differentiate between the real life and this game. I mean, many people fail at that part.
Yes.
No.
But sometimes, like, this game is very immersive, and you may fool yourself into thinking you're gay or trans, and then maybe one day it might actually happen. Like, you'll condition your brain into turning into that. No, think about that. Like, say you, as a trap...
I know what you mean.
Let's wax some hypotheticals here, you know? Like, say you as a dude look like this, and initially you're attracted to women because you're straight, right? Well, some dude does the same exact thing, and he uses a female model just like you, and then you two are attracted to each other's models, right? Because you're both straight. And then you two ERP, even though you're both dudes, and then before you know it, you guys just decide to start a relationship that way, you know? Now you're dating in a VR chat. It's like, why not? It's not gay, they're female models. But then you get in Discord, and then it elevates a little bit, you know? And then you guys start sending each other, like, thigh-high pics, you know? And then things change, you know? There are men who get these thigh-highs, dude. See, you're laughing, because I feel like there might be some truth to that, you know? So it's reaching a very uncomfortable level. And this Discord thing may go a little too far, and then before you know it, you know, hey, men are easier, why not? You meet IRL, and then you guys just... Yeah, I'm just saying. It's a possibility. I guarantee it has happened. Right?
Pretty well versed in this field, I see.
I've been playing this for 3 years about now, and I am well experienced in this this research, yeah? I've seen it all, man. Please do not trap people. It is a wickedly deceptive practice, and it really makes you look like a massive freak. Do not cross-gender, as it leads to massive confusion and leads to all sorts of mental issues. Maybe after a while of regularly practicing these, it may get to your head, and your brain may be conditioned into thinking, you're not exactly what you once were. It is a truly grim fate for a truly vile person.